All the trade talk around the Chicago Bulls has reached a new height. One GM suggests that the Chicago Bulls would absolutely execute a trade to bring Zion Williamson to the Windy City. Then we got some things to talk about regarding Coby White and 2025. Y'all know we're going to talk about it all, break it down right after this.
Cognac, gang.
I don't know about y'all, but y'all better get turned up because 2025 is around the corner. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in because this is Shot Bulls Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog, Cdub. What's the word?
What's the word? 2025. It's a great day to be alive. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
For sure. It is New Year's Eve. So we know y'all gonna be turned up. We turned up. But while you're here, for the moment and for the time being, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell as well. We got some things to talk about, C-Dub. We're going to start off with talking about an anonymous GM. We don't really like anonymous quotes and anonymous things being put out there. But one of the things that was put out there that I found interesting considers Zion Williamson to the Chicago Bulls. It is being reported that one general manager made the case to ESPN's Tim McMahon and Bobby Marks that the Bulls could make sense for one of the most popular young names in the games. A GM brainstorming potential Zion Williamson deals mentioned the Chicago Bulls, who have been shopping around guard Zach LaVine for several months as a potential fit. Zach LaVine, 29, has his own durability issues and a contract due to pay him $95 million over the next 2 seasons. But he has reminded the league of his talent level by averaging 22 points per game with 63% true shooting percentage this season. The GM goes on to say, and quote, "I bet Chicago will do that." And then after pondering a few seconds, the GM said he'll decline such an offer if he was running the Pelicans. C-Dub, what the hell?
This sounds like a whole bunch of BS, and we heading into a new year. We don't want none of the BS from these NBA executives and their phantom guys that giving this information, Joe. Like, this is BS, bro. Why on earth would the Bulls want a guy like this in Zion Williamson, and you can't guarantee him he's going to play any game, the next game? You can't guarantee he's going to play a week from now. You can't guarantee he's going to play a month from now. Zion Williamson is a roll of a dice if you was trying to acquire this guy, just because it's his injury history and his fitness. That would be a bad move for you, Chicago Bulls GM front office. If you do that type of move, you're going to further sink the Chicago Bulls fan base into fuck you mode to the front office. Do not pull it. And I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, this whole thing is just a little bit odd. So you mean to tell me for a contract that's considered a bad contract around the league, and that's of Zach LaVine, the Chicago Bulls would trade a quote-unquote bad contract for a much worse contract? Like, what are we talking about here? My GM, whoever you are, we never really like these things, you know what I'm saying? Because we want you to put your name behind it and put some, you know what I'm saying, some credibility behind it. But hey, I understand the nature of the business. Some guys want to remain anonymous, but I'm just saying, as you paused and suddenly came out with your answer, if you were the GM for the Pelicans, you would decline. I'll tell you, if I was the GM for the Chicago Bulls, I would decline. The hell is you talking about? Why would I call you? For Zion Williamson, C-Dub, most teams have played over 30 games this season. Mm-hmm. Zion Williamson has only played 6 games this season. What are we talking about here? He can't get off the gumbo. The Instagram models is running rampant. No, I'll
No.
pass, bro.
Come
I'll
on, bro.
pass.
And if we was to call New Orleans Pelicans, it ain't for Zion. It's for that tall, skinny KD looking motherfucker over there. We ain't looking for no Zion, bro. And then this man can't stay fit. You finna bring him to Chicago with the food we got up in here?
I was gonna get to that next.
And we finna
Come
bring
on
him
now.
to Chicago. He
What?
trying to stay fit?
Ain't no
Come
way.
on, bro. And he's spectacular, bro, when he can play. He's one of the most ferocious dunkers in the NBA. If he plays, he got some of the most highest upside and highest ceilings we've seen in a long time. If he
plays.
But he
What
doesn't
is he
play.
talking
The
about?
best ability is availability, and we gonna trade Zach LaVine, who having his best season as a professional, for some damaged goods. Sound kind of familiar. Sound like the Chicago Bears drafting an offensive lineman that was already hurt. Are we going to trade for a player that is already hurt?
Chicago sports, we down bad, bro. I'm just telling you like this, man.
Come on, bro.
Look, if you tell me Zion Williamson gonna suddenly turn it around and become healthy, hey, sign me up. But I'm not Boo Boo the Fool. You know, as our old school heads used to say, do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? That's how I will be if the damn Pelicans call me and be like, hey, we want Zach LaVine. Y'all want Zion? What else am I getting? I'm getting Herb Jones out of this? Oh no, I didn't think so. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about?
You know they coming straight up.
Exactly.
You know they coming. Give me Zach. Y'all take Zion.
Exactly. So it makes no sense for the Chicago Bulls whatsoever. I think that right now, that GM, hey, whatever you didn't put in the air or whatever gummy you didn't took and put it in your system, do not take so or do so before you do an interview with Bobby Marks and Tim McMahon. Just chill. Just wait a little bit. Most interviews go about 30 minutes. You can wait 30 minutes to put it in the air or put it in your system. But hey,
nephew, you know he had some problems like 2 years ago with the bops. Remember that little stuff he had in Twitter, the little problem with the bops? What's going to happen when he come to Chicago with Oz? He can't handle Oz, bro.
Yeah, bro. First of all, you talked about the food. We talking about Lou Malnati's, Giordano's, Patillo's. We talking about Stoves on 51st, 55th, 7095 with no names. These places ain't got no names. They just own them blocks. You mean to tell me he gonna be able to survive a 2-piece of puff combo with mild sauce or something?
Bro, what? That Mark gonna be 400 pounds, like my man Mal say. If he come to Chicago,
man, bro, you mean to tell me he gonna be able to survive a gym shoe, Cdub? A gym. Hey, if you tuning in and you not from the inner city parts of Chicago, a gym shoe is a sandwich that consists of multiple meats. No Diddy.
They better know what's up. What's up, Ichigo?
We talking about corned beef, roast beef. And got that what chicken or something like that. Chicken, it's crazy.
All that.
Zion will never make it. Never make it.
It's a shame, man. And I think this is straight bullshit. I think we talking for nothing. But it is unusual that the guy was like, no, I wouldn't do the deal. Shut your bitch.
So why you bring it up? It's all
why you bring it up if you wouldn't do the deal, goofball? Yeah, people just be saying the goofiest shit. And we don't want to do the deal, so kiss my ass.
Shut your
up, nigga.
For sure, man. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all questions up in there. We're gonna be trying to take as many questions as possible before we roll out. But Cdub, let's talk hyperbole real quick. But before we talk hyperbole, we gonna get cheers for New Year's Eve. We got the yak. Ain't no tequila, ain't no vodka, ain't none of that. This is yak. So put your cups in the air. Cdub, cheers to you, big dog. What are we accomplishing in 2024 and what we gonna do for the rest? Moving forward. Shout out to y'all. But Cdub, let's talk hyperbole. If Zion Williamson was healthy, let's just talk hyperbole a little bit. And people, don't lose your panties. Just relax. It's just hyperbole. I'm just saying, Cdub, hyperbole. If we talking about how, if we going and joining and walking through the metaverse, a lineup that consists of Zion and Montes Buzelis on the court at the same time will be very, very interested. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm just saying, hyperbole.
Yeah, it'll be good, nephew. What can I say? That'll be awesome. The athleticism, the talent, the skill. It'll be good to see him 6 times a year. Because that's how many times Zion's going to play, 6 times a year.
It'll be good to see 6 games with Montes Buzelis and Zion.
That's all we getting.
Hell is you talking about?
I'm saying, do we go by what we've been having for the last 3-4 years, or do we go with what we think is gonna happen? What we have happened is this guy has missed significant time each and every fucking year. He can't stop eating. He can't control his bops. Something's wrong, bro.
He can't stop eating.
Go.
Hey, that remind me of somebody they call Bulls games and Bears games for us. Hey, shout out to him.
Who you talking about? You ain't talking about me. You know what I said? Let's go.
Hey, but let's dive into some more of the Chicago Bulls, man. Real talk though. Cdub, after yesterday, I just gotta come to terms that Coby White, he need to get right, bro.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know if it's the Josh Giddey edition. I don't know if it's the reinsertion of Zach LaVine, but Coby White, man, he ain't been as good as I thought he'd be. I'll be real with you. He ain't been a bum. Let's be correct. Let's come correct. He has not been a bum. He has some solid games. But I thought Coby White was going to put motherfuckers on notice. I'm talking about going off. I'm talking about going off, especially while you got Zach LaVine kind of taking a backseat. I wouldn't say taking a backseat, but being more, let's just say being more methodical with his approach. Yeah. I thought that would open up doors for Coby White.
Yeah.
So my question is there a formula from what you've been seeing the last few games that Coby White can kind of tap into to kind of get himself back on track?
First off, yeah, absolutely, there is a formula, and he's already started to work in that direction to fix and remedy this situation we got going on with the Bulls. The problem with Coby White is Zach LaVine is back, and he's really, really good right now. And he's in the spots that Coby White took last year to the tune of almost 20 points per game. It's just that Zach can do it more easily and more effectively at this moment. But what Coby needs to do is he needs to compliment Zach LaVine as long as Zach LaVine is here. He needs to be more careful with the ball. He's not getting as many shot attempts as he got last season, even though it looks like he getting them up. Those shots is like, man, I ain't shot in a long time. Let me get my fucking shot up. That's Coby White. Coby White need to compliment the best player on the team, which is Zach LaVine. He needs to attack more at the basket, which he's been doing the last couple games. And he needs to take smart three-point shots. He's not taking smart three-point shots. We believe in him as a three-point shooter from distance and for any kind of shot. Step backs, anything you want. He can take those. He's allowed to do those. But they must be the correct shot. No forced shots. But the problem is Zach LaVine is so good, and he's finding it hard to compliment Zach LaVine in the early part of the season. It was kind of like, I don't want to say it like this, nephew, but he's kind of outdo him. But not like that. He was just trying to outdo him on the court. That ain't the right way to go. I think he needs to compliment Zach LaVine.
For sure. I ain't mad at that whole explanation. I just think that Coby White, when you talk about a formula and making sure that he's good and more efficient, which has been a problem for me, I just think that he needs to attack the basket a little bit more. Yeah. I understand that last year it was you and DeMar, but DeMar operates a different space on the basketball court than a Zach LaVine. So it's going to be a little bit more different and probably more better in Kobe's favor with a DeMar DeRozan. But yes, to your point, to compliment Zach LaVine requires Coby White to play just a little bit different. Yep. Not 100% different, but just a little bit different. When I look at Coby White, Cdub, me, for the expectations I had, I don't want to see games to where I'm looking at 8 for 24, 1 of 11 for 3. 9 of 16 from the field, 1 of 5 from the 3. 4-11 from the field, 2 for 6 from the 3. 4-11 from the field, 1 of 5 from the 3. I don't want to see that. I want to see some more consistency. I think that Coby White can really, really lean on his first step and his quickness. And I believe, bro, what was the point of going in and working the off seasons that you worked these past few off seasons on your handle if you're not going to use it to your advantage to get to the basket? Most
Mhm.
guys that stepping out on Coby White, at least for the last few games that we seen, they can't keep up with him.
Nah.
Hence why we seen some moments to where Coby White is at the basket, rolling the ball in the basket effortlessly. Maybe a little bit of contact here and there, but it's not as tough as it is as when you see him trying to step out and take 30-foot 3-point shots or 35 3-point shot, last second shots and stuff like that. So I think that Coby White, one thing that he can really hone in on is attacking the basket a little bit more, using his quickness to his advantage along with his handle.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And also, what he needs to do is start playmaking for others a little bit better as well. He is in a he's in an de facto point guard, right? You wouldn't call him a point guard. You would call him like a combo guard
Yeah, probably like
or
a combo.
a scoring guard. But he has the ball in his hands a lot, so he needs to be making plays. Where he got, I know we got Lonzo and Josh, but he still needs to be making plays if the plays is there to be made. He can't always be thinking, let me score 30 points per game. He still got to be like, maybe let me make the best play. And I think he's been trying to do that the last couple of games. He had an awful shooting night last game. He kind of reverted back to the early part of the season trying to, but
Mm-hmm.
but Zach wasn't here. So you know what I'm saying? So that probably would be okay. Zach wasn't here. He took some bad shots yesterday. Maybe he should have took better shots, attacked the basket more, and he'll be all right. I think Coby, I'm not worried about him, nephew. Is you worried about? I'm not worried about him
I'm
because
not
I
per
think
se
he
worried
already
about him.
turned it around a little bit. He already
I'm
turned
not
it
worried
around.
about him. I just thought he'd be a little bit more better, a little bit more polished, a little bit more methodical with his approach. That's all I really thought it was going to be. But I'm not worried about him because, you know what I'm saying? He's still going to be able to fill in and put points on the board and help the Chicago Bulls. It's just that I want him to be more efficient with his approach because I think that if you're more efficient with your shot selection and making shots, I think it's a greater impact for the team because now that you're being more efficient, now you're allowing your team to have more possessions to potentially beat teams every night, every single night.
Can I change that word from efficient? Because I don't think Coby White is an efficient scorer. When I look at Coby White, he's not the player of Allen Iverson. He's not the player of who's a scorer? T Mac. He's a scorer. Kobe's a scorer. When you look at Coby, you think buckets. So he's not going to be very efficient all the time. What we need him to be is impactful when he has the ball. Take good shots. You might not hit them all, but take the good shots, Coby, and be impactful. Make the best play in the right situation. If it's under 20 seconds in the game, don't shoot from 30 feet. You know what I'm saying? Get to the basket. I think he can get to the basket against anybody. He just
And that's
wants
my
to
whole
shoot it.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm with you. I ain't expecting him to be some guy that averages around 55% for the field. No, but I
No.
think that if he hones in on sometimes 20 seconds on the shot clock, like you said, let's get to the basket. I think that helps his efficiency along with the impact that he will have. That's all I'm pretty much saying with that.
Oh, bro. So Kobe gonna be straight, bro. He just trying to acclimate himself. Like it's a lot of new things on his team. It's a lot of new moving parts. You're gonna have to see a little bit of Montes. Yeah, Nas, I said it. You're gonna Nick Vooch is having a terrific year. He gonna eat. You got Patrick Williams trying to get it together. You got Dalen Terry and Julian Phillips starting to flourish. He got to, it might be kind of hard for him trying to mix that in and still let them progress upward in this league. So it ain't easy for Kobe. It ain't easy
So
for Kobe. Because he could have easily came in here like, bro, I'm finna drop 30 every game. I don't give a fuck. I think that's what he tried to do too.
oh, the real. I mean, his last 3 games over 20 points. Can't be mad at
I
that.
ain't mad. He's starting. He's starting. He's starting.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. 2025. How do you think anybody's gonna be moved off this team? The way that we moving into this, because right now it's a lot of rumors, a lot of things being talked about. Lakers might have been interested. They go get Dory Finney-Smith. The Phoenix Suns, from our perspective, at least for me, doesn't look like it makes sense. We know this damn Zion versus Levine shit. That absolutely makes sense. The one that probably made the most sense was Denver in the Bulls, but it was still some things they had to work.
Yeah.
Will that be anybody moved in your opinion moving
I
into 2025?
I think the Chicago Bulls fan base is like clamoring for some kind of trade. They're just looking for it. Me myself, nephew, I think it's just gonna be if any, and I'm thinking it's not gonna be any. I think it's gonna be one in Nick Vooch. And don't look at me like that, nephew, because you're gonna be like, Unc, you've
I'm
been
just
picking on
asking.
this nigga for 2 years. But no, I think it's time for the Bulls. This is the perfect time. Nick Vooch is having a career. No, he having a good year. It ain't a career year, but he having a good year, good bounce back year. It's time to get young and athletic at the center position. It's the perfect time. The deal is, I mean, the the asset is there in Vooch. You could probably get you a young guy and a draft pick. Get you a couple draft picks. Vooch is playing really well, an all-star. This is our chance to get us a young athletic player. I think we had a game like last week when Jalen Smith started the game. Nephew, you remember that
Yeah,
game?
yep.
And the Bulls defense was much, much better, I might say. They held the team to under 100 points. I know it's one game and you being
I think it was the Bucks game
yeah, I
last
think it
week.
might have been a Bucks game. And you being petty, Cdub, but let's just take advantage of the situation, bro. I think it's a good thing that we try to build around Zach, keep all these young players, since all these young players are good. And you try to trade to get younger at the center position. Look at all the rest of the teams in the league. They got young, athletic bigs at the center position. Look at Mark Williams yesterday. He was destroying Vooch.
Mm-hmm.
Vooch had a good game, though, but defensively, you going to get one back. If Vooch get off, you should be able to get off on Vooch back. If you don't, you just trash.
That's a fact. I think that's an interesting one. So pretty much you saying all things considered, you expect at least one move to
At
be
least one.
made, and that's gonna be Vooch.
Vooch.
Yeah,
Now,
I think that the Chicago Bulls right now, man, I just say that, bro. Honestly, if I'm going off what history has told me, these motherfuckers waiting for the buyout. The buyout market. I mean,
when they
hey,
going to get no buyout?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying,
What?
like, I don't know what the Bulls want to do. Because right now, what has been told me is, hey, we want a first round pick for Vooch. Like a month or two later,
Are
oh, the
you
Bulls are settled
serious?
for a second round pick, multiple second round picks for Vooch. Oh, we want second round picks in a young player or aspiring contract for Lonzo Ball. The Bulls are constantly placing all these demands out there, but ain't nobody biting.
Ain't
So
nobody
I
biting
think
out
that
this shit.
at the most, you might see one move made, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of teams not feeling the way that AK do business, in my personal opinion.
I think that's the whole face. They gotta make a move. And I'ma just be honest. It might be I want it to be Vooch, it might be Zach. I think just to hold face and be respectable as a front office, I think they feel it in themselves that they gotta make a move. I wouldn't make a move. If any move, I'm making Vooch. But I think as a front office and all this back and forth, falling into the narrative that Twitter or whatever is putting out there, that they make a move. And I think it'll be the wrong move if they trade Zach. But I think the move is to do Vooch and just go young at the center position. You gotta get young at the center position, bro.
They do. I think they got to finish some things out, try to figure it out, make the decision what's best for the team and the organization at the end of the day. I don't think necessarily, me personally, that you should be trading Zach LaVine if you get no draft capital behind it. Because I don't think there's going to be a player that you can get back that's going to be the equivalent of a Zach LaVine. That's just how trade works. You know what I'm saying? You're never going to get back the caliber of player that you're trading away in most cases.
In most cases.
And then in that case, you need assets to kind of suffice for the player that you're giving up. So if you trade Zach LaVine, this is not a player for player swap like Caruso and Giddey. I don't want to see that shit. You need to get draft capital back for Zach LaVine if you are going to move him. And I would say the same thing for Nikola Vucevic too.
And that's a complete 360 because people was trying to give him away last season. Let's just trade him away. Remember that, nephew?
Yeah.
Like right now, bro, just keep him, bro. Damn, just keep him.
Yeah, if you can't get something good knocking at the door, man, I wouldn't give him up for pennies on the dollar. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because, I mean, It is
It's just
and
not smart. It's just not smart, bro.
yeah, and it will be some shit to it. Like the pushback I will understand. The
Uh,
pushback I will understand because people want to move in a different direction and it seems kind of cloudy right now. But I don't think you make a move just for the sake of making a move if it don't make sense for you and your franchise.
no, bro. Like, yeah, you gotta be smarter, bro.
For real.
You
You
just get
definitely
ready
got to be smart
to
about
trade him. He gonna be destroying the Bulls. That's
it.
what happens. He dropping 40 on the Bulls each game.
Man. Whoop said both Zion and Ingram are meh.
Nah, bro. Now you must be talking about the availability because you ain't talking about the skill. Both of them. Come on, Whoop. Keep it a buck. They ain't mid. They not. Neither
They just
one.
can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Hold
Bring it.
on, what you mean by that? Bringing in Zion would be the equivalent to bringing in Pete Carroll? Hell no, Pete Carroll ain't got to play on the field. Shit.
Happy New Year,
See ya.
Theo.
Happy New Year. Y'all think Louisiana horrible? Chicago will be more terrible for Zion. He is a superstar who is boss office when he's available, but the bitch never healthy for a long period of time. Telling you what.
Shout out to my boy V Dog, man.
Then we had that comment saying Zion, if he come to Chicago, he'll be 400 pounds.
Easy, bro.
Hey, somebody definitely made it up, Albert. That's why we had to come on and talk about it and let y'all know we really don't believe it. Buy low. I say trade P. Will and Vooch. For who? Relax.
P. Will.
For who? Tell me.
P. Will is interesting though, nephew.
Cdub. Would you do P. Will and Vooch for Brandon Ingram right now?
Yes.
No argument.
Yes.
I'm just
Can they
saying.
throw in a center? Do they got
We'll
a center?
take Jalen Smith. We'll bring Adama, and then we'll draft one if we got to pick.
Who taking Jalen? We not. No.
No, I said we will start Jalen Smith. It'll be Jalen Smith.
Oh, and then Sanogo got to play.
Yeah, Sanogo, come on, gang. You got your spot now.
You got your spot now. Hey, then they got to take one of them, Julian. We got to get rid of Julian Phillips or Dalen Terry. It's too crowded then. One of them got to go.
If Adama come up.
Look what you said. You said we get Brandon Ingram. What position he got to play?
Yeah, you're right. That's the fourth.
Somebody got to go.
But Dalen Terry, he could play the guard, so you can keep.
So
him.
you said Patrick Williams and
Vooch for Brandon Ingram.
He just slided to Patrick Williams' spot. Okay, we good.
For real.
Ichigo, my boy. Happy New Year,
boy. It's even more bad women here in Chicago and the state as a whole, more than New Orleans. He'll be in some shit every day. He said, we gonna find bro in Roseland. What the fuck you doing out here, boy? You know what you doing?
It's just not a good spot for Zion, Joe. We got the best food, bro. I bet 2 weeks after he dropped, he gained 20 pounds, bro. 2 weeks.
For real. Hey, Deli Dale, come on now, keep it a buck. You know, in Chicago, most of them places we don't even know the name to. We most likely just know the name of the person that always worked the window. So we'd be like, yeah, Akbar. You know what I'm saying? Gus at the goddamn window. Gus at the window.
Hey, that
you know what I'm saying?
So true, bro. You just
where y'all going? We going to see Gus.
To the restaurant.
Motherfucker don't know the name of the restaurant. We don't know the name of the store or the restaurant. Where you going? To the restaurant? Which one? On 55th? What you talking about? Motherfucker know where you going. We know where you going. Keep it real.
Oh, man.
My man's Bulls Daily says stay safe tonight, y'all. Stay safe.
Good words for my boy Bulls Daily and V Dog.
Oh, the real what? Man. Relax said Coby White is turning around. Drive. Yeah. More drives, less threes. Yes, we've seen that the last few games. I hope he continues it on.
Mm-hmm. He's made a concerted effort, too. I appreciate that shit.
If Coby can get me Zion, goodbye, said Bobby Speaks.
I don't think they'll trade Coby White for Zion.
Nah, I don't even think they attempt to trade for Zion. You don't trade a bad contract for a worse contract.
But would you trade Coby for Zion?
Straight up? Oh, yeah. You might make that. You might say, all right, we might deal with that. Let's see if we can. Are you
sure?
Let's see if we can get a developmental plan to where he can play 65 games a year. I'm just saying.
They couldn't do it. What the fuck you think New Orleans was trying to do for the last 2 years?
You don't want to play for Willie Green, bro. His name Willie. Willie Green.
Kobe for Zion kind of intrigued me a little bit.
It is. It's just I
But I
don't
don't
see
think
it
I'd do
happening.
it though.
We
That's a
talking
good
hyperbole,
shit,
but I
Bobby
don't see it
Speaks.
happening.
I don't know, nephew. I ain't gonna dismiss it, but I'm gonna be like, nah. I ain't dismissing it though, but I'm like, nah. Cause Zion
Mm.
gonna play 10 games, bro. We gonna be blue. Kobe gonna be in New Orleans, bro. Going crazy.
Hoping too.
Open.
Hoping. He gonna have all them damn wings
Oh,
with
bro.
Herb Jones and
He
what's the
from the
other
South.
motherfucker?
Shit, that shit ain't. He from the South. Shit, he
For
gonna be
real.
at home.
Shay said, I see a move being made in the offseason because the way I see it, I feel like teams don't really understand how good they can be because you see a lot of new teams starting to get better this year.
I just somebody gonna get thirsty and come for Vooch just to come over the edge. I'm thinking like Phoenix. I'm thinking like Miami. One of those teams
To
that
go
need
get
just
Vooch?
just need that
Okay.
little bit of a push to put them over the edge.
Give
Maybe
me Khalil Well. That's all
give
I'm
me Khalil
asking
Well.
for.
They good. They
That's all
good.
I'm asking for. Y'all
They
send it to the
good.
G League. I'm just saying, send him to
Just
the
don't
big boy.
just
Send
don't
him to the
send that
Windy
Jimmy
City.
Butler over here. I see y'all into it with Jimmy Butler, Miami.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
send his
Now,
ass back over
hey,
here.
hey, Jimmy, hey, them boys over there in Miami threw them shots at Sham saying he don't know what he talking about. But now Jimmy Butler don't even want to be committed to the franchise in the most recent interview. Who lying? Who
Jimmy
lying?
Jimmy ain't lying. I can tell you
Rockets you
that.
talking about? And Sham's not either. Y'all better
I could,
stop this nonsense.
on the real.
For
Jimmy
real.
ain't lying. Man.
O'Shea said, I mean, you right. We do need that youth. It could help a lot, especially at the center spot, but we would risk experience over youth.
But that's the type of we have to make, bro. We have to take a chance, bro, for the future, bro. I don't think Vooch is part of the future. That's just
Me
me,
either.
cause he don't fit the template for me of a modern big. You got to be exceptional. He's very good, but the Joker is exceptional. Uh, Giannis and Embiid, they exceptional, bro. You gotta have a young athletic big, or you gotta be exceptional, bro.
For sure. BKR Sports said offseason will be hot for the Bulls. I
I think so.
don't think the trade deadline will offer
He ain't
much,
gonna
though.
he ain't
I
about to do.
agree with that. I think
Mm-mm.
right now the Bulls are probably playing hardball. I think other teams are playing a little hardball. I think that most teams won't be calling the Chicago Bulls until another year is going off of that contract for Zach LaVine. And then they see that their current team ain't shit. And you need to make some changes and go and get a damn all-star caliber player with the efficiency of a Zach LaVine. That's how I look at it.
Zach ain't going nowhere. He gonna retire, bull.
We'll
Bro.
see. Love y'all, man. Happy New
Love you
Year's.
too, big dog. Enjoy your New Year's.
Lock Zion in the building with Tim Grover, MJ trainer.
Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
somebody got
keeping
cut
that
Zion
big
big ass
motherfucker.
out,
Ain't
bro. We
nobody
tired of
keep
this.
that big motherfucker down. He smell all that food when he get off that plane.
No, bro. Boy, that's gonna smell Italian beefs on one side, Italian fiesta on the other side. Hell is you
Oh,
talking about?
bro.
Fuck.
My boy. Happy New Year.
MC season went back with the plaid.
Oh,
Man, happy
bro.
New Year's gang. Can't wait to see what 2025 has in store for y'all. We
We coming
appreciate
too.
it, bro. Definitely. The ending of 2024, they said, hey, y'all gonna be in the trap house. It's cool. But guess what? Somebody G Money asked us how much we love this shit. Hey, this should tell you how much we love this shit.
Oh, bro. We coming back with a vengeance. Just know that.
But
Um,
for sure.
where
C
at
Dub,
Montes
man.
would be nasty, nephew.
See Dub, man. Before we get up out of here, man, what's some things you hoping happens in Chicago sports in 2025 for Chicago sports?
We've okay. Let's start it in sports, right? I hope that the Chicago Bulls become. I think they starting to become respectable right now. I hope this young core plays some significant games come April, May, and that can be NC's play-in tournament, or it can be the playoffs. But I hope they play some significant games in April or May. For the Chicago Bears, I hope we just get a respectable team in here for 2025. I don't think we only have 14 victories in our podcast career.
Last 3 years, 14 victories.
Can we
3 years, year one, 7 years, year two, and 4 wins this year.
can we just get 9 wins next season? I'm going low. That'll put us over 500, nephew. Can we just get over? Because the end of the season will be at the end of the year, so we'll know. So can we just get 9 wins next season, bro? I'm
For
going
real,
low.
bro.
I'm going low, bro. Just a winning
It'd
season.
be crazy. Me, what I'm hoping to happen in 2025 is that the Chicago Bears finally look at themselves in the mirror and make some good decisions. I'm not talking about pulling out a Matt Eberflus in your coaching search. I'm talking about getting one of the best ones. Mike Vrabel, Pete Carroll, or Ben Johnson, or bust. Those are the three.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else should be being mentioned or coming in. I don't give a damn if he get crawled under a rock and somebody vouch for him. It should be one of those three. For the Chicago Bulls, I'm hoping that these guys get their shit together and provide us with a clear direction on where we going. I think that is still a little foggy
It's still a little
when you
foggy.
talk about the direction of the team. But I hope that the area clears out and we get a clear direction, wherever that may mean or wherever they may be. But 2025 sports wise for me, I want more connections. I want more connections, more love being shined through for me. And shit, I'm hoping that we can go ahead and continue to expand this platform that we got here along with the other platforms that we got and just continue to build a community that loves Chicago sports, and we gonna just talk that shit and you know what I'm saying? Keep pushing. Keep pushing. This shit ain't nothing without y'all in the chat. I appreciate y'all for real.
Oh, bro, and I second that emotion, bro. We coming. We just gonna show y'all. Ain't no need to talk about it. They tried to hold us down, YouTube. We forgive y'all. We'll be back though. You know what I'm saying? So don't even worry about it. But we love all y'all, bro. To all our loyal, y'all been holding it down for us for so long. Even the new people. Shout out to Relax. I'm just started seeing your name, but you been holding it down. You sound like one of Oz, V Dog. You know Jay Capone. I can't name everybody, bro. But Joe, just know we just built this like a family, bro. Let's keep this shit moving. We going to new heights next year. Let's turn up, bro. Let's
For
turn the fuck
sure.
up.
Definitely get y'all drinks ready.
Yeah, you
Hey,
could take a
number
shot, my
one,
guy.
drink responsibly. Number two, find yourself getting turned up at somebody's house that you know. Don't go to no
Uber.
party. If you gonna go to a party, leave that motherfucker and finish getting drunk at a place where you know you can lay your head at. We don't need you drunk driving. We don't need you putting your life at risk. We don't need you putting others' life at risk. You know what I'm saying? There's resources out there. Me personally, when I go out, I take it easy, then come my dumb ass back home and finish getting drunk on my couch. Y'all figure out and have a plan for yourself and be safe.
Oh, bro.
That's my plan.
Uber.
Or if I'm at Unc
Uber.
house, I could just go all out
We
and
just go
crash
to
out on the
go to
couch. You
sleep,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? As long as I don't throw up nowhere, we good. We good.
He
No
gonna just
argument.
clean that shit up. Fuck you talking about.
We good.
Hey, Uber and Lyfts. Uber, Lyfts. Whatever you do, if it comes down to it, Uber or Lyfts. Do not get behind the wheel. But anyway, hit that toast, nephew.
Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for a great 2024. 2025 is going to be more exciting, more fun, more interactive, and many, many blessings to y'all. Get y'all shit in order because 2025 going to be very, very rewarding. Cheers,
Bro.
man.
Cheers, y'all. Bro.
And we got the yak.
Bro.
Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all enjoy this night. Y'all be safe. Reflect on what everything that y'all accomplished in 2024. Goal set. Go after that shit and go attack your goals in 2025. Ain't nothing stopping you but your damn self. Don't listen to the bullshit. We appreciate y'all, man. Cdub, you got something before we roll?
Love y'all. W2025 in the chat, man. We gonna see y'all next year. Hell is y'all talking about?
See y'all next year. Peace out, man. Y'all be safe.
I've been wanting to say that all day.
Peace out, y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Catch y'all later.
All right.
Catch y'all in 2025.
Oh, bro.